This is NJ, your host on this channel. Finally, the time of year has come when in this week we will end the week with the celebration of Christmas, and after that next week when we will be talking on the weekly transit results, we will be heading towards the New Year celebration. So yes guys, in this video we will have our discussion on the weekly transit results starting from the December 19th till December 25th. Guys, weekly transit videos also remain very important because we try to follow the journey of moon in the zodiac belt during that given period of time, and understand this thing that whatsoever assessment you have done in your chart basis the scrutinization of your Mahadasha, Antardasha, Pritantardasha, even the Sukshma Dasha. But if you have got to know that okay, this event can take place in my life during this period, and if you actually want to narrow down your calculation to the specific day and the hour, for that you have to take into consideration where moon is going to be transiting in the zodiac belt, because unless and until moon is not promising that event on that specific day, it is very difficult for that event to take place in your life. So yes guys, during this week moon will start its journey from the Libra sign, and because right now in the Libra Ketu is transiting over there, so week will start on a very intuitive note. And I'm very much sure that because I'm recording this video on Sunday when moon is already transiting over here, and I actually get to know that whenever moon is afflicted in the transit, because I have full confidence that my boss at work, he has got a very prominent moon, and whenever there is a new moon, full moon, or moon is in the affliction in the transit, I can fairly see that crankiness in his behavior. So yes guys, this is how the week will start, and during this week there is not any of the major planetary shift which is going to be taking place other than the new moon which will take place in the Sagittarius sign, and moon will end the week being conjunct with Saturn in the Capricorn sign. So guys, like the way I always say this thing, that if you have to take any important decision, you have to take into consideration the kind of yogas you have in your chart and the kind of dashas which are currently operational. But yes, when we talk about these kind of transit videos, they give us this insight, the way our subconsciousness, our thought process and our surrounding circumstances are going to be treating us. So okay guys, let's just start our discussion first with the Aries Lagna natives. So guys, in your case, moon will start its journey from your 7th house and will end the week in your 10th house. So guys, one thing is for sure that a lot many Aries Lagna people will take some very important decision during this week which will prove to be very fortune awakening in times to come, because guys, during this week moon is going to be somehow in the influence of your ascendant lord as well. So when it is going to be transiting in the Scorpio, then in the Sagittarius, so Mars is aspecting it with its 7th aspect and the 8th aspect. So this week is creating this energy that if for long you have been contemplating on taking some important decision, giving your final nod on any of the important lifetime decision, now this could be marriage, this could be buying a home, or any of the important decision, you will be able to take that with complete confidence, with a clear mind during this week. Second thing is that guys, definitely because moon is going to be getting conjunct with Saturn in your 10th house, and Saturn has already progressed towards your 11th house. So regarding the matters of your professional success or enhancement of reputation or being considered for some responsibility at work, so regarding all that front, the week is creating a very positive energy. So I would say that for the service professional, the week is creating a positive energy. Now guys, when we talk about the people in business, so because your 7th house lord we have to scrutinize over here, and the way moon is behaving during this week, so I would say that there is little bit of the vulnerability of like some sort of sudden unexpected a financial loss for people engaged in business. So if you are in that state where like while dealing in any of the controversial disputed situation, dealing with people where there is a lot of credibility related issues are involved, or if your gut feel, your intuition is not allowing you while taking any decision at your business front, so it will be advisable to either take an expert advice or pull your hand out of it, specifically during the middle of the week when moon is going to be transiting from your 8th house. Also guys, this is also making a lot many Aries Lagna people vulnerable towards some road accidents as well. And as you can see that I do not know which part of the world you are living in, but I live in Vancouver and it's snowing all over here. So yes, while driving and all of that, like, see, generally these kind of things happen only if your chart is accident prone and you're also going through these kind of dashas as well. So I would say that during the middle of the week you have to remain very cautious, careful while driving and all of that, because definitely we are heading towards the very holiday season and all of that. So if you are very much in this habit of drinking and driving, so you have to remain additionally cautious and careful. Apart from that guys, regarding the travels and all, the week is creating positive energy. Now this could be work related travel, any leisure travel, or some religious travel or pilgrimage and all of that. So connected with travels, the week is creating a positive energy. And I would say that regarding the matters of the relationship and marriage, so I would say that the week is creating a mediocre kind of energy. So it's like it's not very kind of extremely positive, supportive, nor it is very creating delays and obstacles. So it's just like that things might remain lopsided rather than giving you clarity in the matrimonial front. And when we talk about the matters of the for the students and people who have to write any competitive exam, so I would say that guys, the outcome is going to be very unpredictable. So you have to work very hard and see the first half and the middle of the week is creating a energy of uncertainty. But after that, let's say for example, if you have any of the important exams scheduled for the end of the week, like close to Thursday and Friday, then the planetary vibration will be a lot favorable for the Aries Lagna people. Now guys, for all the Taurus Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, moon will start its journey from your 6th house and will end the week in your 9th house. So guys, as you can see that moon in your case becomes very important because it has got the rulership of your 3rd house as well. So I would say that there is definitely going to be the continuity of the income for the business professional and all of that, or I would say people who are freelance and self-employed. But this week is creating an energy of easily getting annoyed or getting frustrated, because guys, as you can see that in your case, a lot of the planetary concentration has taken place right now in your 8th house. And because I always say this thing that a lot many times when it comes down to understanding someone's personality and behavior, we overlook the importance of the 5th house, which is very important because this is the house of your thought process, the way your mind function. So even your 5th house lord is right now transiting in the 8th house. So this is kind of creating an energy of lack of confidence, easily getting annoyed, or working too hard and not being able to reap any result of that. So this is a kind of a week which is filled with little bit of the uncertainties. And I would say that because moon in your case has got the rulership of your 3rd house as well. So there could be some sort of stark argument, or you might feel hurt because of someone close to you. This could be a friend, this could be a colleague. So this is how energy is getting generated. So guys, it is not making you very vulnerable as long as you are in complete control and command of your whims, of your temper. Then you do not have to worry about that. And let's say for example, if in your line of work like insurance, revenue, 8th house related matters are straight away getting qualified, then you can also get benefited. But in general, a lot many Taurus Lagna people might go through a lot of vacillation while taking any important decision. I have already mentioned this thing that the flow of income will remain without any hindrance. It's just your thought process and this tendency to take decision in a haste might create problem for you. Apart from that, for all those people who are on a lookout for a matrimonial alliances, week is creating a positive energy for that. And I would also say that for the students who have to write any competitive exam, and specifically all those students who are connected with the fields of research, so all those people can actually perform very good. So regarding that front, week is creating a very positive energy. Moving ahead, guys, now for all the Gemini Lagna natives. So guys, in your case, moon will start its journey from your 5th house and will end the week in your 8th house. So guys, one thing is for sure, because moon is going to be getting conjunct with Ketu at the beginning of the week. So a lot many Gemini Lagna natives might start the week on a stressful note. And this stress could be for students, this could be connected to your academics, for people who are in a relationship. This could be some fight which took place between you and your boyfriend or girlfriend, or for the grown-up people, this could be stress on the account of the performance or behavior of your children. So this is how the week could start. But again, guys, I would say that the concern right now over here is that specifically pertaining to the matters of your income as well, because your 11th house lord is right now transiting in the 12th house. So no matter how much money you are making or how many opportunities you are getting, satisfaction might be lacking currently for a lot many Gemini Lagna people. So these are some of the areas where you have to remain kind of contented. Now guys, now definitely, because moon is going to be ending the week in your 8th house, and the way your 12th house is kind of blessed with the presence of the planet Mars. So I would say that any of the long distance travel, or if in your line of work, anything to do with the like foreign entities, import export, if that is getting qualified, so those people can get benefited. And guys, one thing which I want to say over here is that because in your case, as you can see that Saturn, there is just 1 month for Saturn to finally exit from your 8th house. So for the next 1 month, or specifically during this week as well, in your business, I would say do not take any of the sudden decision. So like if there is any decision where there is a lot of the uncertainty is involved, lot of risky ventures are involved, so it will be better to give it a rest at least for this week. Because as you can see that in your case, like Saturn has got the rulership of your 9th house of luck and fortune as well. So luck might not support you as much as you will be needing it. So that is the only reason I'm saying this thing. Definitely in any of the collaboration and all of that, you will be able to get the support of people for sure. For all those people who are on a lookout for a matrimonial alliances, a week is creating a very positive energy. Like rather I would say that because in your case Jupiter is right now transiting in your like 10th house as well. So specifically people who are like connected with the teaching field or education related industry, consulting business. So for the service professional, the week is still creating a positive energy where enhancement of reputation, being considered for a new role, or allotment of some new responsibility. So regarding that front, week is creating a positive energy. And even for the students who have to appear in any sort of competitive exam, week is creating a positive energy for all those students as well. Now guys, for all the Cancer Lagna people, so guys, in your case, moon will start its journey from your 4th house and will end the week in your 7th house. So guys, definitely week might start on a sensitive note, like because as you can see that moon is going to be conjunct with Ketu in the 4th house. So there could be some problem on the account of family, domestic life, or concerns on the account of the well-being of the mother or the health of the mother could be prevailing over the thought process of a lot many Cancer Lagna people. But now guys, just because as you can see that moon is going to be transiting from your 6th house as well, and with this sort of planetary concentration right now in your 6th house, and we cannot even overlook this fact that your house of luck is right now is in a very strengthened state. So trust me, all those Cancer Lagna people, if you have to be in any of the competitive situation, like whether you are a student or you are on that top political position, or in any way, if you have to give any performance, write any competitive exam, or be in any, like this could be any lawsuit related situation as well, so chances are very strong that things will work out in your favor. You will perform good, like definitely guys, because as you can see that even Mars is right now, which is a Yokaraka planet for you. So it is not only it is transiting in a auspicious house, 11th house, but it is also looking at your 5th house and 6th house as well. So definitely friends will prove to be of good support for the Cancer Lagna people during this week. And I would say that for all those people who are on a lookout for a marriage or matrimonial alliances, people who are in business looking out for new markets, new collaborations, sponsorship, funding, so regarding all that areas, week is creating a very positive energy. The only thing is that guys, as you can see that your 3rd house lord is right now transiting in the 6th house. So unless and until travels are not very much required, so better to avoid it, because it might create a lot of situation of discomfort and unease. Now when I say this thing, so not only short journey or travel, but like all those people who are like they keep on shifting from one place to another place, you live as a PG or live as a tenant, so any of the shifting of the place during this week is not creating much of the positive energy in that regard. But apart from that, like the way I mentioned this thing, people connected with the fields of art, entertainment, or any of the competitive situation, week is creating a very positive energy. Just at the beginning of the week, just try not to get very overwhelmed on the account of some of the stress which could come out of the family life. Now guys, for all the Leo Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, moon will start its journey from your 3rd house and will end the week in your 6th house. So definitely guys, pertaining to the matters of like people who are connected with the fields of communication, social media, journalism, sales, media marketing, week is creating a very positive energy. Like guys, I always say this thing that when it comes down to judging someone's thought process, give attention to the 5th house. So with this much of the planetary concentration right now in your 5th house, and as you can see that your 9th house lord, which is also transiting in your 10th house, so a lot many Leo Lagna people are in this state of taking some very important decision, where whatsoever decision they will take, this will be luck supported, luck driven, which will definitely support them at their professional front. So I would say that whether you are connected with the, like I already mentioned this thing, media industry, communication industry, marketing industry, all those people will be in a position of power, in a position of advantage. Also guys, if you have to write any competitive exam, so for the students as well, week is creating a very positive energy. The vulnerability is only coming in the matters of, first of all, because moon will start its journey from your 3rd house at the beginning of the week, and it is going to be conjunct with Ketu. So there could be some sort of dissatisfaction on the account of you dealing with a close friend or someone close to you. So there is a possibility of that. And also for people who are looking out for the matrimonial alliances, over there could be some sort of hindrances, obstacle which you might encounter. I would still say guys that just wait for Saturn to finally come out of your 6th house and enter your 7th house, because 7th house lord being transiting 12th from it in the 6th house is not a very harmonious energy. And I would also say that the week is creating this energy that at the end of the week there could be some sudden expense which a lot many Leo Lagna people might encounter. So this is how the week's energy is getting generated. So I would say that for all those people who have to who are going through any of the lawsuit related issue or situation, so just remain cautious, careful in the matrimonial alliances. So do not be in this haste for taking any important decision. But for other areas, I would say that luck is supporting you, and because of your discriminatory intelligence, you will take some very wise decision during this week, which will enhance your public image and reputation. Now guys, for all the Virgo Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, as you can see that moon will start its journey from your 2nd house and will end the week in your 5th house. So beyond doubt, guys, because moon is going to be starting the week from your second house being conjunct with Ketu over there. So there is a very strong and stark yoga of sudden financial loss, specifically at the beginning of the week. So remain very cautious, very careful over there. Like, rather, I would say that if you actually want to evade this situation, so do some charity or donation as per your capacity at the beginning of the week. Second thing is that, guys, now definitely, as you can see, because a lot of the planetary concentration has taken place right now in your fourth house. So happiness is very much intact in the matters of your family life or your domestic life. And I would say that because Saturn is also in a very strengthened state in your fifth house. So any of the concerns of academics, you have to write any competitive exam, people who are in loving relationship, regarding all that front, week's energy is very positive. Like, rather, I would say, because the way Jupiter is influencing your seventh house, so some sort of new collaboration, new connections. And I would say that because the way planets are influencing your third house as well, so travels will prove to be very profitable, and you will be able to receive the right set of support of friends and people around you. So if you will be in a state or situation of turmoil, of confusion, or in dire need of help, so you will be able to get that for sure. And I already mentioned this thing, that travel will also prove to be profitable. It's just like that at the beginning of the week, just remain a little bit cautious regarding your financial spending. And yes, guys, for the students, I'm not seeing you guys vulnerable. And also, like, for people on a matrimonial alliance, look out. So the way planets are influencing you, and because moon is also going to be finishing the week in your fifth house. So definitely, whether we talk about love, romance, or people who are on a serious lookout for matrimonial alliances, week is creating a very positive energy. Overall, week is very harmonious for the Virgo Lagna natives. Moving ahead, guys, now for all the Libra Lagna natives. So guys, in your case, moon will start its journey from your first house and will end the week in your fourth house. So guys, week is creating a very sensitive energy pertaining to the matters of your profession, because as you can see that moon has got the rulership of your 10th house, and week getting started with moon strongly conjunct with Ketu in your first house. Then the moment it will enter the second house, where it goes debilitated, and a very strong Mars is going to be aspecting it. So it is a kind of a typical yoga where, like, someone who is on a job lookout, you can suddenly get a job, you might suddenly get a very big opportunity which you might not have anticipated, or someone can actually suddenly lose the job as well. So I would say at your professional work front, the week's energy is very sudden. This is how I want to quote it. Now again, guys, whatsoever I'm saying over here, a lot will be dependent on the kind of dashas you are currently going through. So you have to blend this with your chart and customize to your operational dasha. Second thing is that week will definitely start on a very intuitive note, that I would say that remain very much attuned towards your gut feel, your intuition, your inner voice, if being faced in a state or situation of turmoil. Because guys, when we talk about first house has always got a say in all areas of our life. So because of which moon being getting conjunct with Ketu right over there in your first house, so if being put forth in a situation of confusion, turmoil, so seeking out refuge in meditation, spirituality, and listening to your inner voice will definitely put you in the right direction. A very good week for all those people who are awaiting any of the paternal property or any of the inheritance related issue. If that is getting qualified in your case, you are going through that stage or process, so things can work out in your favor the way planets are influencing you. Third thing is that, guys, definitely as you can see, because moon is going to be finishing the week in your fourth house, and the way because Saturn in your case has got the rulership of your fifth house as well. It is the Yokarka planet, but because our fifth house lord is 12th from it, being transiting in your 4th house. So students have to work very hard during this week. Also in the matters of like this could be whether academics, whether this could be for the grown-ups, lot of stress on the account of rebelliousness of your children, or people who keep on going through on and off problems in their relationship, because we cannot even overlook this fact that your 7th house lord right now is also transiting in your 8th house. So in all these areas connected with the matters of the 5th house, just try to remain patient, calm, because suddenly things can erupt in all those areas. And yes guys, when we talk about any of the matters of the travels or interaction, socialization, short journey, taking out time for your hobbies and leisure activities, and people connected with sales, media, marketing, freelance, self-employed people, so for all those people, the week is creating a very positive energy for this week. Now friends, for all the Scorpio Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, moon will start its journey from your 12th house and will end the week in your 3rd house. So definitely guys, as you can fairly see that moon is going to be conjunct with Ketu in your 12th house. So because of which there could be some discomfort on the travel, and there could be some sudden like expense which a lot many Scorpio Lagna people have to encounter at the beginning half of this week. Now guys, with the progress of the week, it is actually creating a very positive energy, specifically if in your line of work communication is an integral part, or like because the way planets are influencing you, whether we talk about your 2nd house, whether we talk about in the transit, because moon becomes your 9th house lord. So overall, whether we talk about your intelligence, your thought process, your speech, your resourcefulness, so in all areas planets are actually favoring you during this week. So I would say that a lot many Scorpio Lagna people will be able to take some important decision which will prove to be very fortune awakening in times to come. Regarding that front, week is creating a very positive energy. All those people who are like students and you have to write any competitive exam, it's a very good time for any performance, any presentation, any new collaboration. Regarding all that front, week is creating a very positive energy. It's just like that guys, I would say that in the matrimonial alliances, things will not progress as you might have anticipated. So there will be initial talks, but nothing concrete will come out. So do not be impatient, because right now your confidence is all-time high. So just remain on a back foot and let time take its course. And definitely guys, all those people who are connected in the family business, anything to do with the teaching, lecturing or education, tech industry, all those people will definitely get benefited, and friends and people around you will prove to be very supportive to the Scorpio Lagna natives. And one last thing guys over here, just because moon is going to be transiting from your 12th house at the beginning of the week, and because Rahu Ketu axis is in your 6th house, 12th house, Mars is your 6th house lord, which is currently transiting in the 7th house. So I would say that refrain from getting into any argument, any sort of conflicts with people, specifically at your work front. And if you will be put forth in a situation where people are asking for money on credit, or you have to help someone, or you have to walk extra miles, specifically in the terms of providing financial aid to someone, so it will be better to not be too over enthusiastic in that, because if you will like give your money, so this is a kind of a typical yoga where people end up losing money, or they are not able to get back their money. So just remain very cautious, careful, do not get kind of over emotional while helping other people, and refrain from any conflict at your work front. Moving ahead guys, now for all the Sagittarius Lagna natives. So guys, in your case, moon will start its journey from your 11th house and will end the week in your 2nd house. So definitely guys, because like your 9th house lord, which is currently transiting in your 1st house, and the whole planetary concentration is in your 1st house. So if you are in that position of power, like any of the leadership role, or you are a performing artist connected with politics, so you guys are actually going through some very favorable time. Like I would say that luck is definitely supporting you. The only thing is that guys, like pertaining to the matters of the financial gains, week is creating a very positive energy. Like rather I would say that during this week you will be able to make some good connections as well. A lot many, like, your influence will spread, and lot many positive prominent people can also come in your circle of influence. The only thing is that, guys, because moon is going to be transiting from your 12th house as well, so I would say that if for all those people who have any of the issues of intoxicants, alcohol, any sort of addictions, over there you have to remain a little bit cautious and careful, because it's not only that moon is going to be transiting from your 12th house, but Mars is also going to be giving its straight aspect to it. So because of which in all these areas you have to remain cautious, careful. But apart from that, guys, like whether you are a student, you have to write any competitive exam, you are on a lookout for matrimonial alliances, or like rather I would say that for spending on the like assets, like, you know, considering to buy an apartment, or all those people who are on a house lookout. So even for that as well, because not only your first house is in an empowered state, but also Jupiter is also right now transiting in your 4th house. So overall there is auspiciousness in all areas of your life. I'm not seeing you guys vulnerable. So pertaining to the matters of the professional development, some new connections and some domestic bliss and happiness, week is creating a very positive energy. It's just like that. For people with any of the difficulties with the intoxicants and addictions, they have to remain over cautious, over careful. And I would also say that, guys, because the way Mars is aspecting your like 12th house, so for people who go overboard, like specifically people with gambling issues and all of that, because I do not know how in different cultures, in different parts of the world, people celebrate these festivities and this holiday season we are going through. So if you are a kind of person who do not have any control in your spending, or you gamble, or you speculate a lot, so the middle of the week is making you a little bit prone or vulnerable in those areas. And but apart from that, overall a very uplifting week for the Sagittarius Lagna natives. Moving ahead, guys, now for all the Capricorn Lagna natives. So guys, in your case, moon is going to be starting the week from your 10th house and will be ending the week in your 1st house. So definitely, guys, the way the whole planetary transit is influencing you, the whole planetary concentration is right now in your 12th house. So that is very obvious that all those people who are like in your line of work, like foreign travels, or you are right now engaged in far away from your birthplace, so those people can still get benefited. But people who are operating close to their birthplace, over there could be a little bit of the uncertainty. So like all those people who are like eligible for any new role, awaiting any promotion and all of that. So guys, we cannot even overlook this fact that your in your 4th house and the 10th house axis, Rahu and Ketu, specifically Ketu is influencing in your 10th house. So whatsoever will come out of here, that will be very sudden, like at the time when you have least expected it. So I would say that people who are awaiting any of the promotion, or awaited reward or result for your hard work, you have to remain a little bit patient over there as well. For the people connected with the business and all of that, so at the middle of the week there could be some sudden financial gain, some new deal which you will be able to crack during this week. Also, guys, in the matters of your domestic life, there is not much of the satisfaction or contentment or happiness which is coming out of over there. Like rather I would say that because being a Saturn ruled Lagna, so helping other people unconditionally is a part of your personality. And with this kind of planetary concentration right now in your 12th house, so I would say that a lot many Capricorn Lagna people, now this could be because of the dissatisfaction on the account of your family life, that you will be more driven towards community work, doing service, helping people. So, and you will be able to find that contentment over there as well. So yes, guys, this is how the planetary vibration is getting generated. Like I would say that for long you have been kind of postponing any of the surgery, any of the visit to the hospital. So when this kind of planetary concentration which is there in your 12th house, so considering that treatment or that visit to hospital during this week will prove to be kind of much in your benefit, because a lot many times what happen is that we just keep on going from one hospital to another hospital without any concrete comfort or relief in our problem, in our health related issue. So I would say that visit to hospital for any impending surgery treatment can be considered during this week. And yes guys, for the students perspective, I would say that if you are preparing for any overseas university, any foreign settlement exam and all of that, so those people can get benefited. But in general, people who have to write any competitive exam, you have to work very hard. And also guys, in the matters of the relationship, rather I would say that a week is creating this kind of energy that a lot many Capricorn Lagna people might be worried on the account of the well-being or health of their partner. So this is how week is creating energy. Rather I would say that for all those people who are on a lookout for a matrimonial alliances, so week is creating a kind of a very lukewarm kind of energy, not something like where a very good proposal is coming your way, not it is creating any hindrance in ongoing process. So this is how week is going to be influencing a lot many Capricorn Lagna natives. Now guys, for all the Aquarius Lagna natives, in your case, moon is going to be starting its journey from your 9th house, and it's going to be ending the week in your 12th house. So guys, the way planets are influencing you right now, so it is kind of creating a very volatile energy for you. See, definitely because your 7th house lord sun is right now transiting in your 11th house. So beyond any doubt, because moon is going to be transiting from the 11th house, so people who are on a lookout for a matrimonial alliances, rather I would say that whether in the matters of the love, romance and all of that, week is very positive, very favorable in all these areas. For all the students who have to write any competitive exam. Now guys, when I say competitive exam, here I mean that any of the competitive situation. Now whether you are a politician, whether you are an actor, you have to go on any important business meeting, any public performance, so things will prove out to be in your favor. Because guys, whenever we talk about the 11th house energy, we are able to amass the collective support from people. So regarding that front, week is creating a positive energy. Now comes the vulnerable part, because guys, the way planets are influencing you, so for people engaged in service, you have to remain kind of bit patient, that you should not be very much eager for the outcome of the results. So this is a kind of a typical yoga where you have to work very hard, you have to remain very patient, other people might get picked over you. So this is a kind of a typical energy which you guys are going through. And guys, trust me, all of these wait and patience of yours will reap very good results, because very soon, it's just like hardly in 1 month, Saturn is going to be coming right over there in your first house. So all of your struggle is coming to an end. But yes guys, during this week, you have to remain very patient at your professional front. Second thing is that guys, because in your case, as you can see that moon is going to be conjunct with Ketu in your 9th house. So you are not in a state where luck will in a free flow support you. So I would say that in any of the dealing where I would say too much of the risk and uncertainty is involved, so just remain very cautious, very careful over there. So do not leave things on universe, on nature or on luck unless and until you are not fully prepared. Also guys, week is creating this kind of energy because as you can see that moon is going to be getting conjunct with Saturn in your 12th house. So a lot many people will be Aquarius Lagna people will be emotionally very vulnerable, very prone during this week. So driven by the surge of emotions or being overwhelmed by your emotions, do not do anything where you help someone with a huge sum of money or you gave your nod in any of the conflicted situation. So like when we talk about the financial decision, emotional entanglement, in all these areas you have to remain very cautious, very careful, and do not leave anything on luck while taking any important decision during this week. That is all what I can say as a part of your this week's results. But yes guys, the way I have already mentioned this thing, for the matters of the relationship, marriage, competition, academics, in all these areas good success can be indicated, and travels, unless and until it is not that strongly required, like here I'm talking about long distance travels. So unless and until it is not very important, if you can postpone it for next week, it's fine. Otherwise follow proper like precautions, check your documents, travel documents carefully while undergoing travel. That is all what I can say for all the Aquarius Lagna natives. And now guys, for all the Pisces Lagna natives, so guys, in your case, moon will start its journey from your 8th house and will end the week in your 11th house. So guys, beyond doubt, because moon is going to be conjunct with Ketu in your 8th house, so this could be a blessed time for people who are very much active in their spiritual and religious austerities. But in general, this could be a very highly strung, very emotionally agitated time, which the beginning of the week might bring for the your Lagna. But moving ahead guys, because the way planetary vibration is influencing you, this week can actually prove out to be very good in the matters of new opportunities, new connection, new financial gain. Now the irony over here is that no matter how much financial gains are coming in, a lot many Pisces Lagna people might find it difficult to save the money. And also guys, like I can assure you, a lot many Pisces Lagna native might be able to take some very important decision where luck is definitely supporting you. Driven by the luck, some auspicious news can be anticipated, or you will be able to take some very important decision which will be very fortune awakening in the times to come. Like pertaining to the matters of your professional endeavors as well, week is very favorable. And just because guys, moon is going to be getting conjunct with Saturn in your 11th house, so there could be arrival of an old friend, or you might be able to reconnect with an old friend of yours. And I would say that there could be some travels as well which will prove to be very profitable by the mid of the week. So overall guys, week is very favorable. It's just like that, as you can see that Mars in your case has got the rulership of your second house, and it is going to be transiting right now. It is transiting for long in your third house. And because from the so the one thing which I want to say over here is that just refrain from lashing out on people, because this is a kind of a typical yoga specifically at the beginning of the week where driven by the surge of emotions or use of some harsh words might hurt people around you. So that is the one area where you have to remain cautious. But apart from that, when we talk about professional development, or even in the matters of love, romance, relationship, or people who are on a lookout for a matrimonial alliances as well, regarding that front as well, week is creating a very positive energy for the Pisces Lagna natives. So this is something guys which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs for this week's transit results. For further more updates and notifications on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page. Dhanyavad.